Just waiting to see if any more first responders are going to go by before I get started. um, but yeah, what's going on? I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm just resting, still taking some time to let my body create this little human and heal and stuff. Actually, I won't even say heal anymore. I think that's why I wanted to get on here today, is because it's okay to be okay. Lately, society has normalized mental illness to the point where it's become a mental illness of its own. They want to kind of rain down on the people who seek natural things to make themselves feel better, but also be hypochondriacs at the same time, which is like a self-diagnosed, somebody who diagnoses himself with illnesses and things that they don't have. And it's just not valid at all. It's crazy. And that's also why it's so important to know yourself, because a psychiatrist can tell you anything, but only you know how you feel on the inside. And if you need to fact check it, use, like, if you're having symptoms or something that seems not normal for how you normally feel. Everyone has a different level of normal into, like, that makes up their health or their mental health or their emotional state. And only you know what you need, if you're that in tune with your body. If you need to fact check, something that I use and have always gone to as a reliable source, not Reddit. Reddit's good for hearing other people's experiences, but I'm going to say Mayo Clinic is so solid as far as like health goes and illness and disease. They will always give you the full rundown. It's just literally helped me so much over the years. So I will just throw that out there. That's free. You don't have to pay. So just take advantage of that website. It's Mayo Clinic, I think, .org, or just Google. But anyways, it's totally okay to be okay. We don't always have to have something wrong with us. And even if you're somebody who's dealt with severe, just problematic people or like things happening to you in life, it happened. What are you doing now? There comes a point where you have to realize that when you keep telling the story over and over again, you're giving your power away to the people who thought that they were going to seek dominion over you by bullying you or making you feel less than them because they feel less than. That's literally it. You standing in your own power is a threat to them. And that's not your problem. So stop giving them power by including them in your story. Totally eliminate them because they don't matter. I wish I could remember this one quote. Oh, I do remember it. It was like, be indifferent about things that make no difference. If it's not going to make a difference in your everyday, no matter how much it tries to, just don't even give it power or attention. I think we sometimes get stuck in the past, and that is like a psychology thing and like a mental thing, a mind thing. Our minds create loops about what has happened to us and why we are this way. It's just habit. It's what it does. The mind is a machine of its own, not a fucking computer. It's an organ, okay? And it's working. I used to think about my thoughts and things like that as like file cabinets of like all these different files and categories of things that have happened or how they made me feel. Even when I would get a headache, I used to get these crazy migraines when I was little. I used to just think that it was like one of the corners of the papers from the file getting stuck in my brain. Like I've always been able to make sense of things, you know? Start doing that in your own life. Just start really putting the pieces together and making sense of things, because a lot of time confusion is the root of feeling out of order, disorganization, clutter, those things. When your outside area is like, you know, cluttered and disorganized and dirty, it often reflects what's going on inside. So it all starts there. It starts, you know, within, and then it starts coming out into your physical realm. So just be mindful of that. Take care of your space. Even if you're somebody who works full time, find time to just clean your space and make it comfortable for you. And most importantly, relax. Rest is so important. Just feel free to unplug and just relax, you know. Give your body some time to just totally recalibrate with everything that you have going on in your busy schedule. Fitting in time for relaxation is going to help you be more productive. Listening to your body is key. That's going to help you the most in really being the most positive and productive you. A lot of times our issues can be fixed with a meal or a nap. I still support adult nap time. We still need naps. People are tired. People are hungry. People are overworked. These are all fixable things without a prescription. I do feel that a lot of psychiatrists, and I'm somebody who attended school online for medical billing and coding, and I learned about the term kickbacks. And this is when doctors, if you've ever noticed when you go to the doctor, they always have to refer you out to like their friend doctors so that everybody gets a cut from your one visit. You know, that is a kickback. This is when doctors kind of funnel you into their system of doctors, whether you need it or not, to essentially capitalize on insurance companies. Now, I'm not invalidating, when it's actually necessary for you to get, some outside help or, anything like that. But I will say always have, get a second opinion and fact check these doctors, because a lot of them are doing their practice for money instead of our well-being. So becoming self-sufficient about your health is extremely important. I think that's really about it for now. It's totally okay to be okay, guys. Let's stop that. Oh, and then like another thing, with social media, we moved into like this era of hyper awareness. So like Red Ribbon Day is like telling our babies about suicide and all these things that they wouldn't know about unless they told them, right? This is a blessing and a curse because they don't need to know about everything so young. This is why we have these little kids committing suicide. If they didn't know about it, they wouldn't be doing it. So let's dial that back some. Let's be more supportive of them living life and talking to them and engaging in back and forth conversations with these little adults versus trying to diagnose them and make them suicidal and make them depressed and telling them it's okay to not be okay. Fuck that. It's okay to be okay. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to be your true self. Period.